now, the ACME News with our ACME News anchor, Rich Keith.
Good evening. Our top story tonight, a new wiretapping bill was approved this week that allows the federal government the ability to tap countless international calls without warrants. House Democrats, who initially opposed the bill, said, "We compromised with Republicans by giving them everything they wanted." Then added, "What? This black guy? No, we just fell down the stairs again." Then further added, "The Republicans are only abusive when they're drunk." On power that we gave them because we're all a bunch of pussies. I'm a little angry about the past few elections. In other political news, Senator Barack Obama hit back at Senator John McCain's recent attempts to court women voters, saying, on almost every single issue that's important to women, he's been on the wrong side, adding, he's been behind them, whereas I'd be in the front, looking them in the eyes the way women like it. I don't get why people think he's sexist. He's kissing her on the forehead, it's so benevolent. This week, the Midwest has continued to be affected by the cresting floodwaters of the Mississippi River. And now, with more on that, we go live to our field reporter, Jen Parker in Iowa. Jen, are you there?
Hi there, Rich. Well, as you can see behind me, there's been a lot of damage due to the heavy rains of the past week. In fact, there's so much water here, I ordered room service last night and they sent it up in a paddle boat.
What was that? Oh, okay, Jen, can you tell us a little bit about what the flood damage has done to the local homes there in Iowa?
It's like Iowa, more like I won't be buying property here anytime soon.
Is that a drum? Christian, is that you?
Nope.
Okay, Jen, why don't we, wait, are you trying out stand-up material right now? Jen, this is serious, okay? People's lives have been ruined because of these floods. This year's corn crop has practically been wiped out.
It's like corn's gotten so expensive, people are going to have to start eating gasoline because it's cheaper.
Listen, Jen, okay, that's enough. This is a natural disaster, and you're clearly joking about it, and not even that well. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your stand-up's, it's really terrible.
You are.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jen Parker. In local news, the federal government will tell 7,000 businesses next week that they are considered high-risk terrorist targets. Topping that list, not surprisingly, Target. Second on that list, Bob's Muhammad Portraiture Emporium. He's got a bomb in his turban. It's offensive. And now, here to comment on the recent surge in gas prices is our very own senior energy correspondent, Kevin Small.
Hey, all right, thank you, Rich. Thank you. There have been truck drivers in Spain, France, and Portugal that are protesting the rising fuel prices by creating demonstrations all across Europe. The French television even showed some Spanish truck drivers near the southern French town of Bordeaux smashing windows of cars to make their point.
Wow.
You know, Rich, that really brings something to mind. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, people. I think we need to make a stand. Someone needs to stand up and tell our tyrannical government that, you know, we're not going to stand for this, while you are sucking at the teat of oil, you know, I don't know who you're sucking, that's your business, but we are not going to stand for $10 a gallon in gas, right, Rich? I mean, you got to stand up. Someone has to stand up, get everyone organized, make a stand, because united we will stand. We cannot be stopped. Our voices will be heard. Say it with me. No more fuel increases. No more fuel increases. No more fuel increases. No more fuel increases. Say you want a revolution. A revolution. Whoa. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't have time for that. I gotta drive to San Fran in the morning and pissed about how much it's gonna cost. Someone else could do it, I'd appreciate it. I'm busy.
And it's small, everybody. In entertainment news, Lindsay Lohan has taken herself out of any consideration for a guest appearance on Ugly Betty. There she is. In a related and equally plausible story, I'm taking myself out of MVP consideration for all the fine work I've done in the NBA. Squash. Women really can't jump, can they? That's an old joke, but I like it. All right, there's simply too much news in the week for us to cover everything. That's why we have resident songstress Kimberly Lewis here to recount the rest of the week's news in song. Kimberly?
Some week, huh? Pretty crazy. Right? Wouldn't you say? Ups, downs. Some unexpected. Some expected. Well, there sure are lots of happy gays in the state of California. It's a big victory for gay pride. They'll now pronounce you bride and bride. Just ask George Takei.
I don't want to start that.
So hundreds said I do, just like our Lieutenant Sulu. Now they have rights like you and me, like filing for joint bankruptcy and paying alimony. Did they pass the gay divorcee bill yet?
I don't follow the news, I'm not sure.
How about those Midwest floods? Those poor folks are saying glove glove to Illinois and Iowa. The president has promised aid. I'm sure he's on his way. Right, Katrina victims? I hear you, Katrina victims. Did you hear about Guantanamo? They just can't keep them there no more. Supreme Court gave the detainees habeas corpus guarantees. They've been almost as well hidden as Dick Cheney. He's a slippery little bugger.
Fits right in your pocket.
Yeah. What about Afghanistan? They lost 400 Taliban. Oops. They busted out of their cell block. We tried to watch them like a hawk, but we were busy in Iraq. We can't be everywhere at all times. How can we have a war in Iran if we're too busy watching Afghanistan?
That's a good point.
I ask you. Tiger Woods eked out a win and we lost Russer, Tim. It hasn't been all games and fun this crazy week of June 21. Next time, don't sing.
Kimberly Lewis, everybody! Next time I'm bringing my guitar too. In pop culture news, this week the hula hoop. There it is. The hula hoop turned 50, which makes it extra disgusting that it still likes to have young kids inside it. On a related note, Madonna turns 50 in August. It's a true story. She's saving them from something horrible to bring them to something extra horrible. Finally, in international news, the sixth human foot in the past 11 months has washed up ashore off the coast of British Columbia. A rep from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police has said, and I'm not making this up, there's no evidence the feet were severed or removed from the victim's leg by force. Adding, yeah, they probably just came off by magic. But we're not sure. We're really shitty at police work, eh? Well, that's all the news that's good to make fun of this week. I'm Rich Keith. Good night.